Alrighty, well, welcome back. It's been a while. I'm sorry for the delay, but we're here, and we're gonna finish this damn NASCAR Dirt Daytona challenge. We only have basically 12 more, 11 of the Pro Trainer ones, and then one of the Beat the Heat, so that's what we're gonna do today. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this up. I'm so sorry for the long wait. I just needed a break. I was just so exhausted and drained. I do feel a lot better. Yeah, we'll give it a couple minutes to get the stream booted up, and so I don't know how quick it sends the notification out to people. Sometimes it kind of changes from time to time. But yeah, let me just double check, make sure I actually did hit live. You never know with YouTube sometimes. Yeah, it is live. Okay. Alrighty, well, I think we'll just kind of jump straight into it. Also, I'm gonna get probably copyrighted for this game music, which happened in the first part. I don't know. It was weird. So we're just gonna go straight into it. Try to complete the Beat the Heat stuff. We only have one more left to do, which I don't think should be too hard. So it's the lowdown. I might as well just listen to it again to make sure because I forget what the challenge was like. It's been so long I can't remember. But we'll listen to it here.
We usually remember who won a race, but how many of us remember who came in second? Hey there, race fans. I'm Steve Park, driver of the #1 Pennzoil rod, and there are a few pit strategies that provide you with the opportunity to finish in the top 10 every event. But near the end of a race, there's usually one call that gives you the chance to win. We're sending you to Lowe's Motor Speedway to see if you and your pit crew can put you in a position to win this race. You're in third place with just over 7 laps to go. Your entire field still has one pit stop left. Your tires are bad, you're almost out of fuel, and your car has a little bit of damage. What pit strategy will give you a winning opportunity? Stay in third place and secure the bronze, second place finish delivers the silver, and a very impressive first place finish earns you the respect of your peers and the coveted final NASCAR Winston Cup Series Beat the Heat Gold Trophy.
Okay. Poor Steve Park. I feel bad for him. I don't know when this was recorded, but you can definitely tell like he's like having a real hard time like talking. Something about it. That Darlington wreck completely messed him up. That may have happened a year after that event occurred, or something, depending on when that was recorded. I don't know, but you can still tell like something's not right. It's, oh boy, yeah, we're gonna pit. Yeah, we're gonna pit right away because holy crap, it just didn't like to turn at all. And there we go. We're just gonna go right side tires. Just a splash of fuel, lower the wedge. That should be good. I think that'll be. I don't know. I'll probably mess up on this because I haven't done this. I haven't played this game in so long. But hello, Bobby. Hello, Raph. Thank you for tuning in. Gee, 13 seconds to repair. Oh, gee, I'm just gonna redo that because we're already gonna lose the challenge now. Now that I know my tires are completely destroyed, in the fronts at least, yeah, we're just gonna slow down. Make sure we pit. And not lose too much time. Rusty!
Slow down!
Sorry, Rusty. Sorry. Okay, well that was, Rusty got boned pretty badly there. Right sides, lower the wedge. Now we should be okay. Obviously, that was better than the first attempt, but not by much. There's still a 13-second repair time. What? Hey, what's up with it from the Carolinas? Hello, Cliff. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I keep messing up this challenge. I can't believe that damage cost me 13 seconds right there. That's nuts. Can it turn? Jeez. Okay, we're good.
Slow down.
Okay, maybe this time we'll be fine. Maybe this time it'll be fine and there will be no problems. Let's lower the wedge, not repair damage, because apparently doing that really just does, the game don't like that. Okay. This should be okay. Bobby, how am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing better. A lot better. It's been nice to take that time off. So, yeah, glad to see you back. Thank you, Joanathon. I appreciate that. It's been a while. Almost died there. I'm just embarrassed I had such a breakdown like that. I didn't really expect to do that when I was recording. I was just gonna let you know what the situation was like, and I just completely just fell apart. I'm not really happy about that. But the interesting thing is, actually today I actually opened up a PO box. I'll make a video about it tomorrow so people have an idea. But for the stream exclusive people, I did open it up and everything so people can send in fan mail or whatever stuff you want to send. It's been something I know a lot of people have been asking for over the years, and I thought it was time to do that. I have it open for like 6 months, and I'll see if I want to reopen it again. It just all depends on how frequent stuff I get, or I don't know.
5 laps to go.
We'll just have to see.
Watch those tires.
So I'm in second right now. I'm botching the shit out of these corners. Actually, I'm first. Well, we're pulling away. Okay. That's good. I think we're going to be fine. Even with the tire wear on the front and left, we should be fine. Hopefully we're fine. I don't know. I mean, we got a good lead, but I don't know if that tire's going to last. Thank you, Laz, for the welcome back. I appreciate that. It's been insane. So many different people DM'd me. It was hard to kind of keep up with everything. It was. I appreciate you. Everybody messaging. I guess the people that did message me, I really appreciate, because that was really nice to hear all that. I try not to talk about my stuff too much, but it's just like you never really know what someone's going through unless they are able to talk about it. And I thought you guys should know just where my headspace was at. I do think there has to be something not right with me to some extent. Like, there's some days where I'm fine, and then other days where, like, just a couple of days ago, I had that same, like, just clinically, like, depressed feeling, and nothing happened. Like, I don't know, something's wrong. Like, every other day it feels like it happens. Now, because I'm feeling okay today, I might feel horrible tomorrow. I don't know. It's baffling how it acts. And Dale Jr. just caught me. Holy shit. That was multiple seconds. How did he gain 7 seconds?
Carlo.
That's interesting. Last I saw, they were 7 seconds back. How did they... Wow, I'm shocked. I have no words. They just straight up. They just ran me down. I got nothing. I guess we'll try 4 tires this time. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna have that kind of race pace speed to reel them in. Also, doesn't like, my God, this car does not fucking turn at all. Okay. Just a splash. 4 tires, not repair damage. And I guess we'll see. We'll up the tape a little bit. Oh my God, he's. Hello, Emilio. Welcome to the stream. Hi, what if? Hi, chat. It's good to see you. Hi, T Mitch. I'm glad you're here. I guess they borrowed Mikey Walter's rocket fuel. You know, there may be some truth to that, considering how he just got by that. So that was pretty nuts. So, yeah, holy shit. You're back. Also, I'll do it. Oh my God. Emilio, you madman. You don't have to do that for me. Good Lord.
Yay, you're back. Also, I'll do what must be done. Senpei, 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 daddy, senpei.
What, are you trying to be like Day 500 or something? Because that's like the type of stuff he would write. But thank you, though. I appreciate that. That's... Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I gotta say, stuff like that goes a long ways with donations and super chats. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. I was just thinking, too, like, what kind of videos... Oh, you may have missed it before you got in here, but I did open up a P.O. box. It's something I know fans have been asking me pretty often. Not often, but definitely I've gotten a couple over the years. And I thought it would be time to open one. So I did at my post office today. And yeah, it's going to be there for about 6 months, and I guess I'll have to see when I want to renew it, but it just depends. But I thought it would be a good chance for people, if anyone wanted to send stuff for anything. I gotta double check the address details, because I know the P.O. box number and stuff. I just don't know, like, the actual address the place is at. I gotta double check and make sure.
5 laps to go.
But that's the plan. And also, ooh, we're gonna cycle out into the... That's actually a lot better than I thought. Wow. And now we should have the race pace to just hold on, because we don't have destroyed left fronts. Or at least the front left, not like all left, not all of the lefts, but just the front left. So yeah, I think 4 tires lowering the wedge is probably the best thing. 4 to go. I mean, if we lose a second a lap, I'm gonna be really upset. Oh my sweet Jesus! Why did it not turn? That's not what I wanted to do. Well, I wish I could look behind me, because I really want to see if Wardburn's going to hold him up. Good Lord. Why are my fronts still destroyed? What? This game's being a little bullshitty. That's not right. I should be, like, completely fine with my tires. How did I get them red in, like, 4 laps? Okay, game, I see your bullshittery. Well, let's see if we can hang on. I'd like to catch those cars up in front of me just to see if we can pass them and maybe they can get held up by the lap traffic. But hitting the wall does not make things any better. Yeah, I don't think I'm off still. If I can get by them, maybe that's really our only hope, is if they can just hold them up.
There's a wreck in turn 1.
Yeah, they are fast. Oh my God, Bobby Labonte is there.
Clear high.
It just depends Depends on how Labonte gets around the traffic. He's actually having a hard time. Oh, that's good. That's good. About, okay, it's under a second. Okay, we're gonna probably lose this by about a tenth if the stats are correct. Oh, no, he's lost more time. Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, wow, we are gaining a lot. Oh, he's choking. Yes, the AI cheat. Like, we cheesed it with the AI screwing him. Oh, beautiful. We're gonna properly finish this. And then we'll go on to the other stuff. Yes! That's good. That's good stuff. Great videos and content. Thank you, Cliff. You know what would be cool? Is for NASCAR 21, instead of being stuck with what's realistic, like the track specific packages, give the player the option to choose what package they want to check. Oh, that would be wild. Oh, I like that idea. Like if they had like a normal like setting where it's just like, you know, race the real life package. I know game, I know. Credits. But yeah, we completed all of that with the Beat the Heat, and now we got the Pro Trainer, which we only completed a couple of them. Well, off camera, I actually did a couple of them probably years ago now. But actually, let me go and save my progress, because you never know. But yeah, that's a great idea. I like that. Like if there's like a regular setting for like the 2021 season, and then like maybe in like quick race mode, you can either have like, you know, the real life aero package, or then you can have like, you can switch that off and then go with like 750 or 550, or that would be pretty cool. I would like that if they gave you that option. Why did I go to this menu? Per train. Yeah, that would be. Oh, I like that. Also, PO Box question mark. Yeah. I'm gonna make a video about it tomorrow. I'll let people know. But this is just for like the stream exclusive people. So, yeah, we got Dave Blaney at Michigan. I think this is where they take the assist off. So we're gonna be able to drive it as we are supposed to, which is gonna be huge. Because I like that. I like that a lot. Steve Pork. Hi, JC. Steve Pork. I have not had pork in a while. Is this the... Oh, yeah, this is the normal assist. Or without assist. I like that. Oh, ooh. Gotta get used to it. Yeah, it's been... so long since I raced without them. It's definitely gonna feel weird. Stream exclusive people. Yeah. Yep. It feels pretty good to be like one of those secret VIP people that gets super secret information before the public. Even though this is public, but it's like different. That was a horrible first lap, so we're gonna have to get used to this because I have not done this without assist in God knows how long. But this is the first challenge, so this shouldn't be like, you know, insanely hard. And as I say that, I completely mess up turn 1. Yeah, I love that Jasper 77. Actually, my favorite, I guess like a funny like side story, is before the iRacing car that I ended up going with. The original idea was going to be that 93 Dave Blaney car. That was going to be the, that was the design, like that 93 Amco car. That was what it was going to look like. It was going to look a lot like that, because I love that design so much from like 2001. But I ended up changing it. But that was one of the earlier concept ideas I had. But yeah, it's... Dave Blaney had some nice look. Like that one in the 77 are really nice looking. I gotta get used to driving without assist. Goodness. Unfortunately, I gotta go. That's okay, Emilio. I'm just glad you're here today. You're here for a little bit. I appreciate that. And just casually throwing $20 at me like that, that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. Try again at turn 1. That was a lot better for turn 1. We're learning. I'm like an AI. I'm like an AI. I'm learning. God, I hope so. It's kind of sad that, like, that may not even be a possibility when it's one of, like, the easiest things to put in a game. I mean, NASCAR, he evolution did, so, like, if that should not be that hard to do, and I just fucked that up again. Yeah, I didn't do a champion. Yeah, you're right. I did not do a championship mode for NASCAR. Well, mainly because the career mode was basically that. So I didn't really think there was much of a need to, you know, really do that. Maybe the only game I can think of that I didn't do any of the other series would be NASCAR 08 on the 360, because I didn't do trucks or the Busch series because they didn't have that for career for whatever reason. So that might be one I'll actually have to one day go back to. But it's bizarre. I don't know why NASCAR 21 does not have that. Like, the game's already, it sounds like it's going to be bare bones as is. So all you're going to have is a quick race, career mode, and online. That's... yikes. I don't know, I'm worried with that game. I'm not so much worried about the graphics, but in terms of, like, gameplay, I'm worried. Because I've seen a couple of, like, videos and, like, the AI are, like, missing the apex of the corner at Daytona, which is sad. Other stuff, so I don't know, like, I'm just concerned. Also, why can I not beat this challenge? Oh, I actually have 5 laps to do this. Okay, I thought it was only 2. I was giving up way too early. Alright, well, this will give me more time to beat this. There we go, that was a good corner. That was a much better corner. I don't know if that first lap was a fluke or I just wasn't up to speed or I don't know, but that was a much better 1 and 2. Ah, that was a shitty corner. That was a shitty corner. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Okay, game. Okay, game, I see you. Yeah, I haven't really done too much championship mode in most games. Really, the only ones I've like kind of like dabbled in it was NASCAR Heat 2, 3, and 5. I was gonna do one for Heat 4, but I just simply ran out of time because Heat 5 was coming out like right. Nearly like a few weeks after Heat 4 was going to be done. So, that's the only one I haven't done. Yeah, the other ones I don't have too much of an interest in doing like championship. It's like I know I would win. Like, it wouldn't be really too much of a challenge. Unless I put myself in last, then I think maybe that would be interesting. Or like a 10% race, like under that kind of circumstance, and you know, maybe it would be worth it. But like, I don't know, like I feel like I've done it all with the game's career modes over the years. And I still do want to like try to do different things with my channel, or maybe even, you know, because I actually have I actually made like another channel just for like anime, analytical themed content stuff. And there's nothing on it though, but I kind of created one because I do one day want to like post those videos up on there. I've thought of a lot of different things over the last couple of weeks of just like what to do with my channel, because I don't know, there's the I think the Robin part for the second one. It has good views. Like if we look at it from like the surface and you don't know like the whole context, it looks good. Like number-wise, it looks pretty good from what I normally do. But then when you factor in, I put like extra money towards the Google Ads stuff, so it gets kind of pushed out more in the algorithm and everything. And then like it consistently gets 400 views a day from the span of midnight to 1 a.m. like almost always it's that specific number. Like it feels, it's like one of the most hollow 3,300 viewers ever, because I don't get any new likes. Like it doesn't even feel like actual human beings are watching it. So it just feels so hot. Like at least with the first part, like there were some likes, there were some dislikes, and I did get like more comments and stuff. So it was like actually like humans watched it. I don't know what changed or what was different, but like there was like proper engagement. Here it has not moved at all. Like it's been stuck at 27 likes forever since it was around like 200 views. So how is that, like, what are the odds of 3,000 plus people watching it and it hasn't gotten any like or dislike? That's just so bizarre. Like it feels like I'm botting. It just doesn't feel right. Like none of it makes sense. So I don't know. But the only reason I wanted to properly monetize, or not monetize, advertise that part more, is because I promised my friend I would do that because of the art and stuff he did for me. And I wanted to give him the same opportunity and shot as I did with the first part with what I did. So I didn't want to, like, kind of shortchange him. But after that, I think I won't do that anymore. It was a neat idea. It was kind of fun to do for a little bit, but it's just not really worth it in the long run. So I don't know. I don't know what will come of it. Still proud of the videos I made, though, for it so far. It's been, like, at least as far as I know, I don't want to be braggadocious, but in terms of, like, the Robin videos, like, they are the most, like, in detail type of videos out there on the platform. At least as far as I can tell. And, like, really going in, analyzing the character interactions, the story, and all that other stuff. Also, as I'm casually talking, I'm just ahead of Dave Blaney now. Like, see, that's what happens. I go on a tangent, and then I start doing good, so that's just, yeah, I don't know. Is it over? Okay. I was gonna say, what happens? But yeah, I want championship mode. Really hope NASCAR. That's just sad. Like, I just don't, like, not that your comment's sad. It's just the fact that, like, wanting something that basic is a concern. Like, I don't understand why that's not a... It's like Heat 2 with them promoting so hard with 2 players. Like, holy shit. That still will not be pathetic and sad that Heat 2 did that. The fact that people try to defend that is insane. Like, we're really gonna go freak out over the fact that it has 2 players, which games have had that ability since like 1960. like that's not anything like revolutionary. That still blows my mind that was like a feature that they were boasting so much about. Like, holy shit. That should just be like a thing on the back of the box that says 2 players. That shouldn't have been like advertised at all, because that's like advertising, oh, you can play it. Like, holy shit, you can play the game. That's about as dumb as that is. It's nuts. Yeah, I hope that's in there. I mean, I don't know. As long as the game is better than Heat Evolution, which the bar was already set pretty low, I feel like if I had to guess what the game is going to be like, it's going to be probably going to have potential. Like, it's going to probably have potential. The driving physics are going to be probably good for ourselves. Like, when you're driving, graphically, it's going to be good. Sound is already pretty good. The only big worry is the AI. Everything I've heard from that engine, that's the biggest problem. And from what Austin Alganoski said in his video, that particular engine's been around for like 20 years, and it hasn't gotten too much better from like 2004. So, if that's the case, then I don't know if we're ever going to get proper AI. Like, I mean, I just hope their pitting logic when you do actually pit isn't horrendous like the Heat games. I'm kind of curious about that. There's just like small little things like that, the pitting. Like, how are the tracks going to act? Will the cars properly hit the apex or not? Will it be unbalanced where the AI don't have tire fall off, but you do, and it creates like this broken imbalance in the game. It doesn't have a track map, which I think is kind of a shitty thing to not have. I don't understand why that's not in there. Like, they spent 2 years, allegedly, building this game from the ground up, and they're not going to give them the basic feature of the track map that's been as common in NASCAR games since the 90s. Like, just weird. It's just bizarre. I don't know. That was a horrible turn 1 and 2. Good lord. But I am very curious to see what it ends up being like. Though I'm a little bit worried. I just don't know if this game's going to be worth the $60. I mean, certainly, I think we can all agree maybe $90 is a bit too fucking much. $90 is a bit too much. I think 60 max with everything, like all the DLC and the other extra stuff, that would have been probably fine. But adding that extra 30, I think that's a bit too much. Unless there is a shit ton of DLC worth it, then maybe. But I don't know. I don't know. I didn't make a video on it because honestly I really didn't feel like ranting. I probably should have, because that would have been like, would have gotten me good views. Also, I did the Sterling Marlin challenge a long time ago, but I didn't. Obviously, this was like off-camera stuff years ago, so I'm gonna actually do this one here. But yeah, I don't know. What I was trying to say, what I was gonna rant about. The thing I was gonna probably rant about was, they released that Daytona footage, where it's just you and one other car on the track for like 40 seconds. And that was like the reward for people liking the video, or getting the video to like 1,000 thumbs up. Or 1,000 likes. That was the video they got treated with. It's kind of shitty. Kind of shitty for 40 seconds of really nothing. I mean, and not nothing, but I mean, the only thing we got out of it is the camera angle and the engine sounds. That's about it. Nothing really. Like when people were watching it live, it took longer for the YouTube premiere to do all that. Like there was like. Usually when you premiere a video, it has like a countdown from like 2.5 minutes or something, or 2 minutes. Like the countdown was longer than the actual like footage. That's a yikes. You just basically made people sit through more of the wait time of the premiere than the actual video itself. That's a yikes. That's not good. That's a bad ratio. You don't want to waste people's time with that. I mean, I could see them adding it in as like an update. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. I don't think it's that hard. I just think their priorities are in different places, because I'm trying to get into that mindset of just, you know, that this is their first game. They're trying to just get the bare basics down, which I understand. It just, we've been down this road before. I mean, I've been down this road before. You know, I really don't want it to be like, oh, we're going to get a good game 5 years from now. I'm hoping either this game has a lot of promise that, like, is very clear, it has potential, then the second one is going to knock us out of the park. That would be nice. Because, yeah, that's the only thing. I'm just worried. I just don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know. You know, after all these years, we're just going through like a 5-year cycle. Remember with Utenix 2011, that was their first game. Heat Evolution, that was 2016, 5 years after that. And then this one's 5 years after. And it's like every 5 years we're getting like a cycle of games. Like, do we have to wait till 2026 for, you know, the game to be good, or 2025, or however long it's going to be? I don't know. That was a horrible. I keep thinking that these are like the Heat games where you can just kind of go in the corner without, you know, off the throttle and that's it. No, you have to actually let off the gas, hit the brake a little. Like, it's a little more nuanced. I'm being a little bit stupid. Yeah, so far so good with these challenges. They haven't been too crazily hard. I think there's the Dover one where you actually have to use assist to be fast. If I remember correctly, that's the one challenge where you actually need it. I don't know why the car got loose there, but we did it. Alright, that was kind of rough, but... Well, I mean, it had championship mode and everything. I don't know, like... It's just weird, I don't know. I don't know why championship mode wouldn't be like a basic thing to add. Like, Heat Evolution did, and that had like next to nothing. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just
in order to win a California motor
very curious. There's like a lot of small nuances, you know. How are the AI going to be good with the pit strategy logic? Will they have proper tire fall off? Will they not? Different weird things like that. How will they, will they take the corner properly? Or we don't want a situation where they're running up on the high side and being faster than you, because that doesn't make sense. I'm assuming, if I had to guess, based on the engine, the road course racing might be pretty good. Everything I've heard, it seems like the road course racing might be good, but I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, but I'm just curious. Man, I just think to myself sometimes, like, imagine if I still did, like, the race reviews. Like, I would be the only person that would make negative reviews. Like, in that sort of style. That was horrible. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, I would be the only person that do, because Kamikaze doesn't do that anymore. So I could really rein in on that juicy ad revenue. I mean, this year has had so many shit show races. Like that Indy one. I will die on that hill that was the worst Indy race that NASCAR went to. There's no way to convince it. 2008 to 2017 are pretty close, but that race in particular was so bad in so many different ways, from the racing product to the television side of things. Other stuff like that. It's just, holy shit! It was a disaster. So I will die on that hill. Coda's up there too for this year, but I'm mainly just comparing like Indy in particular with the Cup Series. Like, it's funny because almost all of the new tracks they added, they were all bad, except for Nashville and Road America. Those were actually two decent ones. Nashville I actually liked a lot for that race. Road America was fine. Yeah, the other ones, Bristol Dirt was a disaster. Coda was a disaster with the rain, where they just kept making people race in the rain where people couldn't see. Like, once people couldn't see, I think that would have been the proper time to call it. But no, they just kept going. They're just stupid. Their officiating actually has gotten worse. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them lately. They've just been terrible. With the rain incident at New Hampshire, the Indy one, yeah, it's been rough. We got Mike Skinner in here though. So. All right, how many more do we have left to do? We got 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. No, I didn't mean to do the Dover one. God damn it. God damn it, no. I guess I'll show you how tough this one's gonna be, because like this is the one. Oh my good lord. NASCAR 94 was the last game that didn't have a championship mode. That is insane. I'm like speechless by that. That's rough. once we get this one started, you'll see what I mean with the... Oh my god, that was a horrible outlap. But yeah, you'll see it pretty quickly. Like, it just doesn't matter no matter what you do. They just have like grip beyond comprehension. Still better than NASCAR Heat 2002, where some of the challenges were like broken and impossible. These are definitely a lot easier in comparison. Because that last one, Richard Petty, was sad. The fact that that was the last challenge you had to beat, and you had to just basically cut the track to win it. Like, there's no skill, there's no challenge of like learning the track. You know, you just gotta cheat good. It's just sad. Yeah, as you see, it's not even close. I mean, we lose time before I even slide up the track when I'm like, it's bad. If you go back to watching Real Radman race here, in these challenges, he had to switch the assist on for that. But we're gonna do Texas. We'll complete that, and then we'll
Texas Motor
get out of that menu and then switch. What if I missed? Oh, thank you, Austin, for the comments. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm happy to stream too. It's been far too long. Wait a second, is Mike Skinner driving during a paint job in the game? The Thunder 03. No, Thunder 03 he drove the 4 as well. It's the same scheme. Unless I'm mistaken. I don't know, I guess we'll see when we complete this Outlaw. I'm pretty sure it's the same 4 car. Let's see, is it? Yeah, it's the same 4 car. Yeah, like if we're gonna compare like the driving model from this game to NASCAR Thunder 03 that was released at this time, yeah, this game beats that by a ton. Like there is so much more weight to the car. It drives just. It's more compelling to drive. It's way more entertaining. It's very satisfying when you nail the corner just right with this. Oh, the blue swooshes. Yeah, those that is definitely different. I do not remember that in NASCAR 03. Interesting. I didn't even think of that fully. Okay, this lap's gotta be our lap. We keep messing it up. It's a pretty good turn 1, 2. We gotta get it really. We gotta nail 3 and 4. And off turn 4, it's gonna be close. Okay, we got it. It was a little competitive, but yeah. There we go. Whew, beautiful. 2017 Indianapolis race I liked. Jimmy's move at the end, but sad that he wrecked. Imagine if he would. Oh my god. If Jimmy... that would have been wild if Jimmy would have won that car. That would have been really funny. I don't think his car would have made it to the end if it kept going green. It just seemed like that car was just going to explode. So I don't think it's gonna work. Like I would highly doubt it would have worked. It probably would have been insane. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, we have to go to the settings and change the. Wait, yeah. Look up my. Let me driving games. Let me put the stability help on. Different paint job. In the game itself, actually, fine. I'll look it up. NASCAR 2003. But yeah, it is a different. It's the same number 4, but yeah, the paint scheme's different. Yeah, this game has the swoosh, and this in Thunder 03, it's just an orange, yellowy car. Hi, Camden. Welcome. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, GC. Yeah, that car is different. It is different. That's interesting. See, your original comment. Oh, you did say different paint job. I thought you said different car. I'm stupid. Smash that like button. You said it, Austin. You like that like button? Hit the like button. I like the like. God. All right. Let's go to Pro Trainer again. Go to this Dover challenge, and then properly defeat this thing, because we all know AI are stupid there. You'll see, like, we'll have a lot more grip and we'll be a lot more competitive. What's funny is the car in the menu picture with Tony is 2001. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is weird. I don't have an explanation for that. I know, Camden, it's you. I know it's you. Hi. Well, you'll see what I mean once I complete this lap. So we're going to be a lot more on an even footing with Skinner. See, like, he just has like supernatural grip. It's the one challenge in this game that's like you need assist to win. Feels counterintuitive because you would think it'd be faster, you need the assist off, but I just screwed that all up. God damn. I just screwed that all up. There we go. That's a better 1 and 2. You need to get 3 and 4 down to properly get that right, because I completely messed that up. I just screwed up again. Dirt Daytona is just a reskin. Actually, you know what? You might be right. If we're comparing like the Xbox game, then yeah. Heat 2002 on the PS2 is very different. It's kind of shocking how different the game is on there compared to the Xbox. So yeah, that is true. Well, I'm just comparing like challenges. Like, those challenges in that game are just brutal. I mean, these ones here aren't nearly as bad. I think this lap we might actually properly defeat him, Mr. Mike Skinner. Just gotta get through 3 and 4. I keep hitting the apex of the corner, and I don't want to do that. And it's bugging the absolute tarmac out of me. And I just hit the wall. What is wrong with me? You dealing with these BS challenges? These challenges aren't really that bad. Michael 2 scoops. Or Michael. They're not too bad. NASCAR Heat 2002, that Sonoma one, that was just about as brutal as what you were dealing with the Daytona one with Kevin Harvick in NASCAR 13. In terms of like the levels of frustration, like that one was bad. That was bad. I get turn 1 and 2 down. I just keep keep hitting the apron. There we go. That's a lot better. I don't know if it's gonna be. I just hit the wall. Oh my god. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. We got multiple laps. I hate NASCAR. They make me. You know what's really funny? Because I remember you're having a hard time with that challenge, and I went to go play it on my Xbox. It was tough at first. Like I was having like the same issue. And then I lowered my brake bias, which makes your car faster. I did that, and then I beat it on the second try. So yeah, that's really. I mean, I've always known to like lower the brake bias because you gain more speed taking that out. It just removes weight of the car. So it gives you more speed. And I beat the challenge. Yes. I like how when I talk, then that's when I start like nailing it. Like it's like when I don't try, I get better. Yeah, there we go. We actually completed that one. Now we're going to go back to the options, turn that stability thing off, and then we'll finish off these res. I think there's only 4 more left after that. You're always angry, though. That's true. That is very true. His middle name is... Well... You're almost there with my age, but yeah, okay, then you corrected yourself. Yep. Let's see. Go to the Pro Trainer again. Got 3 awesome YouTube. Aw. Mr. Bobby Oswald Jr. just called me awesome. That's pretty wholesome. I appreciate that. I didn't, you don't have to say that I'm awesome. You just being here... you just being here in the chat is awesome enough. Oh my god, I just...
Okay, cross the start finish line. Hard
it's the same challenge. Just like before. I'm upset. I'm upset. If you're up for a butt whooping, join me.
You're on it, bub. I'm ready.
I guess I will be ready. God damn it, I'm upset. I forgot the Steve Park one was at Dover, like, right away. I should just kept the assist on. Now I gotta go back and load that up again. God damn it. I'll probably be there at some point. Probably for the final race merge, I'll be there. Driving aids, put that back on. Yeah, sooner or later, I'm going to be probably the first NASCAR YouTuber to properly finish off the, all the career modes in the game. I guess from, like, PS2 onwards, I should say, to clarify. And then the championship, not champ, the challenges. So that'll be nice. I mean, I've already finished up NASCAR 05, NASCAR 06, and 07. Heat Evolution 2, Heat 2. Hold on, where's my hands? Heat 2, then 3, 4, and 5. And Inside Line didn't have any. I did complete NASCAR 14. NASCAR 8 had some. I really all I have left after this is Thunder 03. Hold on, let me bring my fingers up. Thunder 03, Thunder 04. And then NASCAR 09, and then Inside Line. There's only 4 more left. But yeah, let's do the Steve Park one at Dover and get that out of the way. I'm here, you know. I know you're here. You've been saying that. You've been saying hi. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, I do, like, especially this week in particular, I feel like streaming more. Like, maybe not like 2-hour streams, maybe like an hour and a half, and have them be around like 5 o'clock or 6. I don't know. I don't want to conflict with Mooch's streams, so maybe 6 or 7. I don't know, but I'm kind of curious to see how much. You know, or at least how much I can do them, or how often I can do them, if I just do them like at an hour and a half, so they're not like the normal 2 hours, because that would save me time a little less. I won't go. Just would give me a little more time to do stuff. Oh my good god.
Good luck what I F on these challenges.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, NASCAR 48 for the Canadian $6.99. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for wishing me luck on these challenges. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. That means a lot. That's awesome. Thank you for being awesome. I don't know. I'm probably got to ways to thank you. And we beat the challenge. Good. And that's why I had that assist on, because we would have never completed it. Yeah, thank you for that. I think I only have a couple more left after this, and then I think I'll be done. We got one more, 2, Do we only have seriously 2 more? 2 more. Oh my god, we're actually gonna complete this in like a normal recording span that it would take me to, I don't know, what's the word? What's the word I'm trying to look for? Oh yeah, when I usually, oh yeah, because like when I used to record like a lot of Let's Play videos and stuff, I would always try, my range, like where I would like want to like stop recording is right around like the hour mark. Like say if like I was doing like one of those 25% races, they would almost always end right around like 40 to 50 minutes, and that would be like my perfect like time frame. Or if I was playing like Wreckfest or any other game, I would always but that was about the time period like that guy would really, you know, play there, or at least want to record for. Then I would try to cut it down from there, which usually I would always be able to do that. I would always be able to cut it down like half, so whatever, if it was like an hour long, I would have always tried, it usually would be like around like a half hour or 28 minutes or 25. That's kind of the trend, like however long I would record, the actual like footage that would be uploaded would be like half of that time. Just interesting. I always would like to try to have my videos right around like 20 to 29 minutes. Just, I thought that was kind of a nice little like gap, or not like a gap, but like it'll be a perfect time for a video to end, because it'd be kind of like if you're watching like a TV show where it's like 20 minutes or something, or like a half-hour TV episode or something, including commercials. And it was kind of always a time frame I would like them to end at. So I always found it fun. Not fun, I guess fun, but I just thought it would be a perfect time. And also, just little things like that. I would always keep that in mind. It just, I don't know, as the years have gone on, like I was thinking, like if I ever do want to like come back and like make a series, like what do I want to do? Also, I feel like we were just here with Mike Skinner, so did they just recycle 2 of these challenges? That's kind of sad. I mean, there's only 11 in here to begin with, so they really had to recycle 2 more just to get to double digits? Or did they not want the thing to be like... I don't know, I was trying to think of something, I couldn't. As much as I don't like the 550 package. Yeah, the last 8 laps at Michigan were, like, that's basically all I saw from the race, but I don't know. I guess it was kind of neat, but it just felt very artificial because, like, you know, like they're making this package to be like super like close together, and like dirty air played such a factor. They just have to block a little bit, and then that would be it. Just, I don't know. It just feels very artificial to have the cars be like designed that way. I don't know. Like, I don't know, as the years have gone on, ever since they announced this package in 2019, or I guess at the end of 2018, that's what they were going to do for 2019, I've just been, like, almost entirely cut off from, like, watching it. Like, that's just not compelling or fun to see, like, an onboard, and you blatantly see, like, they're, like, going almost full throttle, and as soon as they get caught in someone's, like, if they get caught behind a car, you just see, like, it just stalls them so much. It's just not fun to watch. It's like that. Like, you know, racing's really fun when, you know, you get to see the drivers, you know, talent on display. You don't really get to see that anymore. I actually feel like the Xfinity series is more entertaining to watch, I don't even think that's perfect, but it definitely has a lot more potential. There's more potential for like really cool stuff to happen. Also, I'm not going to win this challenge. I just choked every single lap. New Hampshire and Pocono had the best racing. New Hampshire was fine. I didn't have a problem with New Hampshire. It was actually pretty good, except for the rain shit at the beginning, which was awful. Like, that's going to knock it down a couple notches for me because they just officiated that horribly. But yeah, the racing itself was good, but that was because it was a 750 package, which has more opportunities to be good. And Pocono was only really good because the last lap was interesting because Larson's car died. Why did I back out of the menu? But Pocono, I mean, it was good. It was like above average. It was like a 6 out of 10 for me. But I didn't think it wasn't like a standout race. New Hampshire, I could see. I can definitely see. That's what happens when you actually give them like more horsepower. Like that's why the Nashville race was good. There's just, I don't know. It's just, if I go through the schedule and just look at races like that have happened this year, more often than not, there's just races where they're just not fun to watch. There's, like, at this point in the season, now that we're like 26 races in, there's maybe 10 that are good. Maybe 10, which is under 50%, which I still kind of count as a failure by my grade book. It's like it's kind of like the concept of a teacher grading a kid's like test papers. At least for my school, 70 on up was passing, 69 and below was an F. Though I heard over the years schools have changed that. Now it's like a 50%, and that's considered a failure, or a 60. I don't know the exact number, but I don't know. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I'll have to look at the racing reference and kind of like see the races and kind of like get a mental memory. They'll give me like PTSD of the race. They'll give me like a flash of like what I thought of it. It's hard to think off the top of my head when I'm trying to beat Steve Park, who's being very, very persistent and not letting me win this. Yeah, Nashville was fun. I had no problem with Nashville. Actually, Nashville was really good. I was kind of surprised. I was worried about that race, but yeah, it was pretty good. I don't think they need to change the... Really, altogether, they just need to get rid of the 550 power package. Like, and that's the crazy thing. Like, before 2018, like, the package really wasn't even really that good to begin with. Like, there was still a lot of problems. Still had aero issues and stuff. At least people could drive it to an extent. Yeah, the 550 is just horrible. And again, like the whole point of we've lost these Gen 6 cars have lost the plot so much to what they were originally intended to be made for, because they were made to be fast cars. So they were aerodynamically designed to be fast cars. And when you try to change that, it's all messed up. Actually, you know what? I'll just go on Racing Reference right now, and I'll get a perspective here, a quick hot take of the races that occurred this year, and I'll just kind of give my quick thoughts because screw it. Alright, first two races of the year. Daytona 500 was a shit show. There was a wreck earlier on, knocked out like half the field, and it was just really boring conga line bullshit throughout most of it until they tried to make a move at the end, and then it resulted in a clown winner. But I don't mind Michael McDowell, but just kind of like it was just a shitty race. It was just not entertaining at all. It was shit. Daytona Road Course was going to be a mediocre race until they threw a bogus yellow to bunch up the field, and it messed up Chase Elliott, who should have won that race but got screwed because they want to make a show out of shit. So that was disgusting. That race was going to probably be an average 5 out of 10, but now it went down to a 3. Daytona was about the same kind of case, except it was pretty much a 3 or 4. Homestead, that was the first good race of the year. Vegas was decent. I don't remember anything, but so far we have one race. We have one good race. Phoenix, I don't remember anything of. Atlanta, that race was not interesting in the least. Bristol Dirt was a shit show. Martinsville's pretty good, so we got two good races. 3 for Richmond. Talladega, I did not like. Actually, I feel like I hate more restrictor plates more than anything anymore. They're just not fun. So, no, not going to include it. Kansas, I don't remember anything from Kansas that like makes me stand out. Like, oh, that's a race to remember by. Darlington, I don't remember of. Dover, I don't remember much of. Dakota was a disaster. The Coke 600 was a disaster. Sonoma was just a very meh race. Nashville's good. Nashville's good. That's 4. First Pocono race was above average. I wouldn't say like that was like a standout race or anything. It was above average. Road America, pretty good. So that's 5. Atlanta, that's another one that was actually surprisingly good. So I would take that as a 6. That's 6 so far. New Hampshire, that's 7. Watkins Glen was a nothing race. Indy GP was a disaster. The Michigan race, the last 8 laps were interesting, but the rest of the race, from what I saw in highlights, were just nothing. Daytona wasn't really anything special, so yeah, we only have 7. 7 races so far out of those 26 that were I would deem good. So it's not even half. I gave myself too much leeway. That's really only 7 races I thought were good, or like just that I remember. It's still an overall majority of them being very forgettable. And that's not to say like every like NASCAR year has to, like every race has to be perfect, like or fantastic, because it wasn't like that back then either. But it just feels like the abundance of bad races occur more often now than ever before, which was an issue that's basically started since like 2013. I just don't understand the notion or the conception that like we need to go back to NASCAR 2014 season, but it wasn't even really that good to begin with. There was still a lot of people complaining about the cars back then. They were so fast, but they had like the dirty air they would produce, which just makes like single file racing so apparent. It was rough. It was not that good. So I don't know. It's just I don't know. People like we have people that are being born like around like 2004, 2006 that may have grown up with that like 2014 package that maybe are now like 16, 17 that are looking back and like, yeah, that was really good. It's like, you know, it's one of those like, you know, nostalgia goggles or revisionist history type of notions. So I always want to try to be like a realist when it comes to stuff like that. Try to be as unbiased as possible, because I feel like that's you will get a better assessment and judgment on things like that when you can actually judge it without putting your bias. Like I like Kurt, and I was really trying to think like, am I liking this because Kurt won, or was that a good race? And I was like, no, it was actually pretty good. Still had a lot of the aero problems, like Chastain just had to get in front of Kyle Busch a little bit, and that just completely destroyed his run. Like that's bad. Like that shouldn't like mess up the aerodynamics of a car so much just because they get in his draft or in his wake. Like that's horrible. Everything leading up to that race was actually pretty good. Maybe I don't know if it was because it was 400 miles or what, but the last like even with like the Gen 6 cars, like the last good season I remember of was 2016. Weirdly enough, I don't know why, but I remember a lot of good racing there. Maybe it's because there was still the high horsepower and they had a low splitter, so the cars just couldn't go all out, and they were a little bit on edge to drive. I don't know the exact things, but I do remember that season being pretty good. The 2016 Spring Atlanta race is one I'll always remember because it went green for so long. That was the last organic NASCAR moment. Like in terms of a green flag run, that was the last organic race. Like that was natural. Or that was natural, but like the longest green flag run of a race that went. Like even with all these stages now, even if you take all those out, it's still not going to be as long as that Atlanta one. Because that was like over 200 laps. That was more than 250 miles of green flag racing, or something like that. It was nuts. But I'll always remember that. That was beautiful. It's sad that we have to like look back on something that's supposed to be like a part of racing and look back on that as like, wow, that was amazing, when it's It's like being amazed that someone's walking. Like, wow, what are the I keep going back to the main menu. Oh my god.
Here we are, past start finish line.
Yeah, Toy 16. Yeah, for whatever reason, Toy 16 was the last really good season I remember of. I don't know why. I don't know why it was like that one particular year was good. But every other year before that wasn't really that good. We've had shit show moments. We have dumb stuff. Inconsistencies up the ass that could be like a 10-hour... Honestly, a 10-hour video just for that mere decade alone. Good God. I'll never forget the Phoenix shit in 2015. That was the last race for the round of 8. And it was decided on a rain-shortened event at Phoenix, which was certainly bizarre, but the way they did that, they purposely stayed out. They purposely kept going. They were purposely under yellow for a very long time so it can get Dale Jr. the win, which was kind of shitty. Also a very shitty way to determine the round of 8 based on the rain situation. That entire round of 8 was kind of shitty. That was 2016. I was gonna say that there was a rain shortened race in Texas, but that was in 2016, not 2015, so I got my years mixed up. I remember that. It was just... See, that's one of those cases where I could be a Junior fan and admit that. Yeah, that moment was pretty bullshitty. Don't like that. I'm very curious how this chase is going to be, though. Because every year it's some kind of tomfoolery or some bullshit happens. It's just how it is, and everybody just accepts it. It's just like one of those things that just things never change. Also, are we going to actually beat this challenge? No, we didn't. Oh my god, I did! Yes! Oh my god. Finally. Good lord. I don't know why that one was so tough. Good lord. I don't know. Good grief. Alright. We have one more. Ryan Newman at Vegas.
At Las Vegas.
Yeah. I could probably talk about random NASCAR shit forever. Because there's always something interesting to talk about. I thought about coming back and doing reviews. Maybe I get, not that I fake getting angry, but really just kind of project what I'm feeling on the inside to the outside. Like things like that. Honestly, I should. Kind of like in the same style I'm doing for like the NASCAR Heat 20. I said NASCAR Heat 21. Like for the NASCAR Heat. Oh my god, I did it again. For the NASCAR 21 videos, like showing footage and then face cam, like stuff like that. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. It may not be an every week thing though. It might be like only in cases where something really stupid happens, or like if it's an indie road course shit show or something, or say like Larson misses the Final Four or something because he had 2 bad races, or not really 2 bad races, but like one subpar race where he got like 15th, the other one he got like 7th, and they missed it. Like stuff like that. Though the way that trends have been, 2017 we had Truex win the championship when no matter what format he would have won it, and then 2019 Kyle Busch won it in both like if it was a full season format or a chase format. So with that, it's like every other year we have an actual champion then a fake champion. So 2021 might actually give us a real champion. So, will that actually happen? Who knows? It'll be interesting. Honestly, right now it's still a toss-up for who's really the best all year. It's pretty much between Larson and Hamlin. Though it will be kind of funny if Hamlin wins the title without winning a race. That'll be kind of memey, because they keep advertising people winning. Winning, you're in. Just like that, like how I won. I'm surprised that was so easy. That Steve Park one was a pain in the ass, and then I go to here, and it's just like the first try. All right, we did it. We did it, chat. I'm lost. I don't even know. All right. Well, wow. What if you're truly amazing, bro? Oh my God, Austin. You know, that's so nice of you to say. Yeah, that 2016 Spring Atlanta race was magical. I liked it back then, but I really like it even more now, considering with the stages and all this other stuff with the races being broken up. Like, that was like half that race, 250 plus miles. I don't know if it was 250 miles. It might have been close to that, but 200 plus miles of it just going green organically. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's another race where like the last stage, like 2017 or 18, like went green the whole way, and it was longer than that. But like the circumstances, like it went green and we had the green flag for so long. I'm gonna actually double check that. I don't know if I'm right on that. I'm gonna double check that. Did it like, was there a competition yellow? I gotta make sure I'm getting this right. In terms of like how long it went green for. Oh my God. Okay, I was almost right. The first 210 laps of that 330 lap race went green. That is half the race. That is more than, okay, that is over 250 plus miles of it going green. That is insane, considering that they don't do that anymore. Like, it just does, it doesn't play out organically. And now it's the race 2 where Kenseth got screwed on some weird pit call or something happened on pit road that was bullshit. I don't remember the exact details, but I know it screwed his race up. Oh, it makes me sad. That makes me sad thinking about that. That was like the last race that went green for that long. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I could be wrong. Unless, I mean, if I did my research, I can figure that out. How much left in this game to 100% completion? I'm honestly not sure. Wow, I still have apparently a long way to go. 1,500 out of the 48. Wow. So I'm missing a lot in the championship mode. And is there anyone else? Any other ones? Championship. Okay, that's still like single race and championship mode are like lumped together, I guess. Yeah, they're lumped together. So I guess if I did like single race stuff, maybe I would get more. But I would have to I'd probably win every race if I had to assume. I guess I can look at the player rating. I think it may show that on there. Yeah. I don't know if that goes by difficulty or what. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do a championship mode for this. I have no idea. I really don't feel like doing anything like that anytime soon, so I don't want to guarantee that. But for people that are still watching, final stage of Coda. It's the longest screen. It might actually the final stage. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go look that up. It might be. I'm not sure. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I went. Racing Reference has like negative 54 laps after the rain. What the? That's weird. But yeah, that's 19 laps. I don't know how much that is in like mileage. Because Atlanta, they went like 250 plus miles. Like, it was a long ways. 19 times... How long is this track? 3.4. 19 times 3. Yeah, that's 64 miles. I mean, it's kind of in this weird case where I'm mainly like basing it off like how many miles they went, which maybe it's not fair because road courses don't go 500 miles, but like if we're just going strictly in terms of like how many miles being run without a yellow, then yeah, I think 2016 would have that beat. Yeah, that's pretty, like, for, like, if we're gonna, like, compare, like, road courses in terms of, like, mileage with the green flag run, I have no idea. I don't know what would be, like, the longest green flag run. Maybe probably one that went caution-free. I don't know. But, yeah, that'll be interesting to kind of figure that out one day. But yeah, as I was trying to say, for people that are watching, I have a P.O. box. So if anyone ever wants to send fan mail, or whatever, I'm basically anything you want. I have that now. I just gotta check with my mom to make sure I have, because I'm gonna make a video on this tomorrow, like saying like, okay, this is the information you need to mail it out or ship it out or send it out or whatever you're gonna get. I gotta make sure, but I do know I have my PO box. I have that set up and all that stuff, and it's for 6 months. And we'll just kind of see how it goes. I'll try to stop up there every once a week and make a video on it. So, yeah, that's kind of what I have in mind. That's what I'll probably end up doing. But yeah, that's what I just want to make sure people know that. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up the stream for now. I don't really have too much else to do. I don't know if I'll do another one. Maybe I'll like make them more as like a surprise stream, where you'll just be on YouTube and then that'll be up. So I don't know. Good lord, Coda, I remember that. That was a long ass race. Or like the original length of that, like if it went green the whole way, it was going to be a long ass race. I don't know what they were thinking. That's ridiculous. That is like ridiculous. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like how many miles would that have been? Like 68 laps times 3.4. 230 miles, like, total. That should at least be, like, a 200-mile race. I think that would be probably fair if it was a 200-mile race. Actually, Watkins Glen, I don't even know what the full mileage is, like, with the laps plus the scheduled distance. I know it's 90 laps. Yeah, it's 90 laps times... where is it? 2.4 times... Yeah, Watkins Glen's like 216. And that's like considered a short race. But I think having the other one being a lot shorter would have been better. I don't know why it was that many laps to begin with. That's ridiculous. Especially like each lap around that track's like 2.5 minutes. Like, you thought Road America was long. Coda's even longer, I believe, with the stock car. No, Road America's 4 miles. What am I thinking? I don't know. I mean, I might be wrong on that. I don't know. That's what happens when I'm off the cuff. I say shit. But yeah, like it's like it's not really a really accurate comparison with like Coda and then Watkins Glen, because Watkins Glen is a very, like you said, a very fast track. Because like the lap times are like 109s to 110s. So like that just goes by fast. Road America and Coda are different. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the stream. I might try to make these more as like a surprise stream where you'll get like a notification and you can you just kind of see it in your feed and do some of that here and there. But yeah, that was nice to kind of come back, get my feet wet, so to speak, and then I'm gonna go and root to stream, try to kick his ass in Heat 5, even though the frame rates are probably gonna kill me, so it's gonna make that a waste of time. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, next stream I'll probably try to do. I don't know if I want to make its own separate videos on NASCAR Thunder 03 or go to Thunder 04. I don't know what I'll do. I might just go in order, just go up the order. Maybe the next stream will be Thunder 03, or there will either be that or NASCAR 09 with those sprint challenges, because there is a shit ton for that. And I could probably get through more of those in NASCAR 09, because Thunder 03, like I don't want to skip the video thing, so that's the kind of idea I have in mind. I did not even think about that with the Tony Stewart shit there. Like I've seen that for years now, and I doubt. I'm pretty sure past me noticed. I just never mentioned it. But yeah, Why is that? Why is his last year's car thing there? Or they're just trying to reference the Bristol thing in 2001. Ooh, a rivalry. Ooh, maybe that's it. But yeah. Want to stream you play? Well, right now wouldn't be even a good idea, because I wouldn't be able to get into his lobby. So I'll just be sitting here waiting, and I don't want to kind of just bore you with that. And also, I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, which is about what I want to try to do now. If I want to do like streams more often, so I don't get like completely burnt out, because I don't know. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for me. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm glad you watched and all that good stuff. Pretty simple race, all things, because like it wasn't like didn't make me want to like rip my hair out. But before I go, what I usually do, I always want to thank the people who did like super chat stuff throughout the stream. So thank you Amelia Bebzer for the $19.99 and NASCAR 48 for the Canadian $6.99. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that kind of stuff for me. It means a lot more than I can like express, because all that stuff helps out so much. So yeah. Either way, I'll see you all on another stream. When, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, take care everyone.